elderly white women, right? And I'm thinking, okay, so then I become the angry black woman, right? And they're going to. I experienced angry black woman energy for the very, very first time, like about 4 months ago. I was flying from South Africa back to the States with Qatar Airlines. And when I was getting in the plane, I showed the first air hostess my ticket.
Hi guys, welcome to my bed, my couch, and I give my opinion because that's what we do. Thank you to every single one of you who've made it up to this point. And yes, I give weekly content, and even through my exhaustion, you made it through the last video. I pulled through. I'm so exhausted, I'm so tired, and with work, with the front project, with everything else, a lot is at stake. I'm so tired, but I pushed through for you guys, because what would I be? What would this channel be without your presence? What would it be? I'm grateful for having you here, and I want to see you. Keep seeing you. I want to keep seeing you. You. Okay? I could do it other hard. I can, right? I can't. But I'm so thankful to each and every one of you who has came and watched and supported and donated every single thing. You guys are amazing. You're so amazing, and I appreciate all of you. And I'm mumbling a lot, and I'm sure you're gonna forget what the video is about. I'm gonna refresh your memory right now and stitch it.
Elderly white women, right? And I'm thinking, okay, so then I become the angry black woman, right? And they're going to. I experienced angry black woman energy for the very, very first time, like about 4 months ago. I was flying from South Africa back to the States with Qatar Airlines. And when I was getting in the plane, I showed the first air hostess my ticket to get on the plane, but I didn't show the one who directs you to your seats, because I fly with Qatar all the time, so I knew exactly where my seat was. So I just get in the plane, and as I'm walking in through, the air hostess stops me and she's like, "Excuse me, ma'am, economy is this way." So I'm like, why would you assume I'm going to economy, and what sets me apart? Because I'm sure she didn't tell every business passenger economy is this way, because business passengers pay a lot of money, so you don't tell them, "Excuse me, economy is this way." So I was just like, what sets me apart? And obviously, so I sit down on my seat and I call my manager, and I'm like, "Hey, something happened right now and I'm very upset." I literally called my manager to talk about it because I felt bad and I felt hurt. And I'm like, "Hey," I was like, "I don't know if it's racism, and I don't know, or I don't know if it's classism, I don't know what it is, but this and this happened, blah blah." And as I'm saying this, the white lady seated in front of me stands up and she's like, "You're very wrong." She's like, "Excuse me, that's very wrong." She's like, "Don't say that, don't bring that negativity here." And she's like, "I'm tired of hearing you complain about it." So I'm like, what the fuck? So after I'm done with my call, I stand up and I ask her, I'm like, "Excuse me, I would like to know what I did wrong." And I asked her in a very calm manner, and she's like, "It's just very annoying. I'm tired of hearing you complain about it." And she was like, "Just get away from me." She was like, "Get away from my seat." She was like, "Go down and sit. I don't have to explain anything to you." And I just looked at her and said, "Okay." I was like, "This is your space," and I respect it. And I was like, "I'm gonna go and sit back down." And at that point, I was just like, oh my God.
And there you have it, folks. There you have it. Thing is, with me, does things have to happen to you specifically to get it? I don't understand. It took that experience for you to finally get it. The kind of position you are in as a black woman, does it have to take that severe experience for you to get it inside your brain? I don't know, maybe it's because I live in South Africa, and like South Africa and America, because they've been molded by the same creation of people, I don't need that kind of experience to get it. That angry black woman energy. I'm sincerely that. because we are at the bottom of the barrel, quote unquote, but yet every entire human in the species relies and use some of the things that we have created in some way or form. You can fight me however you want. You know, it's just fascinating to me. And also what's also wild to me is that they would leave their own countries and come here to disturb our peace here. We can't go to their own nations, but they want to come here and disturb our peace to ensure that we linger in poverty and hell. But we stay here, we stay in the hell that they created, and they live in blissfulness. And when we go there, we experience the worst of the worst. Like, why does it have to take that experience for you to get it, black women? I'm not necessarily talking to her directly. I'm talking to black women who say, oh, well, it hasn't happened to me. Does it has to happen to you for us to get it? I'm just thinking out loud. And that would probably be my only question from the end of the video, which we have reached the end. Because I'm going to ask the same question again and again and again. Again and again and again. Having a white man is not an achievement. Having a white man won't protect you for the racism. Having white children with white people would not protect yourself from that experience. So be careful, black people. But again, we've been talking about this kind of things for so long. I'm not the only one. So be careful, be careful, be careful.